Hey guys, welcome back. This car is signifying an all-time low for my channel. I've hit rock bottom here. This is a 2012 Mazda 3 with 120 something thousand miles. Let's see how it does. I don't have a good feeling about this back seat. Wow, can't fit. We are definitely not in a Mercedes, that's for sure. For those of you who don't know, I'm about 6'2", and there is like no room back here. Well, the back seats don't squeak or make any bad noises at all, aside from the hard plastic. But sitting back here is kind of like being in hell. Let's see how the front is. Listen to this cheap door closing sound. And look at the mirror shake when I do this again. Oh boy. And now for the button test. We don't have a final button, but I think you get the idea. $127,000 miles. Guys, I gotta tell you, this is one of the worst interiors I've ever been in, at least as far as materials go. Let's talk about fit and finish first. So there were, I think half the areas were pretty squeaky, the other half was rock solid. Actually, I noticed in some of the cheaper cars I go into, there's a lot of hard plastic, and usually the hard plastic is not that squeaky. There was some squeakage in here though that I didn't like a whole lot. So a little bit from the center console area, a little bit on the doors, like by where you rest your arm. A couple places weren't so great. I didn't like the center console armrest lid thingy here. This is way too loose. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 for fit and finish. As far as materials go, this is probably one of the worst cars I've been in that's featured on this channel. So we do have a very tiny bit of plastic on the dash, or when you push your finger into it, there's a little bit of give. I don't really know if I should call it a soft touch vinyl or not. If it is, it's pretty bad. I guess technically it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's like the best material in this whole car. Everything else is either hard, crappy plastic or it's fabric. So, actually we do have a little bit more of that soft touch thingy on the door here. Alright, aside from that, everything else is plastic and cloth, so there's no main trim really going on in here, unless you count this lighter piece of plastic that kind of sort of looks like metal as a main trim, maybe. We have full cloth seats. Not luxurious, not what we're looking for. This headliner is actually pretty awful. It feels not so great to the touch. It's got that kind of sensation where you're scratching your fingernails on the chalkboard. It almost gives me that kind of sensation, which is kind of actually weird to say. Well, it does feel that way to me anyway. And then there is like nothing nice about this sun visor. It's just hard plastic, no give to it at all. It's like the same plastic from a porta potty, and there's no light in the mirror. The buttons and switchgear in here are quite mediocre. It's actually a kind of a mix of mediocre and just your kind of typical Japanese electronics looking buttons. Nothing really special. I haven't seen climate controls where you actually have to turn a knob. I haven't seen that in a long time. So anyway, as far as materials go, this sucks. This gets a 3 out of 10 for materials. So there you guys have it. The final score is 6 out of 10 for fit and finish, 3 out of 10 for materials. Let me know your thoughts. Anyway guys, at the end of the day, it's night. But no, seriously, this car costs a whopping $7,000. The prospective buyers of this car are probably going to be just high school kids looking to get their first ride, because riding the bike everywhere fucking sucks, and they're not going to care about anything I just talked about in this video. So with that being said, this car should be just fine actually, if you're looking for cheap and probably relatively reliable transportation. I mean, this should be okay. It's a starter car. Again, $7,000. You can't buy shit for $7,000 nowadays, you know, with inflation and everything. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Peace.